Step 3. Calibration Wizard. Definition of calibration reference lines. Yellow dotted line, reference error line, indicating reference error after completing the calibration. Red dotted line, location envelope line of scan line echo maximum amplitude. Green dotted line, amplitude envelope line of scan line echo maximum amplitude. White dotted line, amplitude envelope line of scan line echo live maximum amplitude. Probe 0 calibration. Put the probe on the test block. Move the probe back and forth to find the maximum value of the echo. Stabilize the probe position and measure the horizontal distance d between the probe flank and the edge of the test block is 40 mm. Measure the horizontal distance L between the hole and the edge of the test block is 35 mm. The distance M between the probe flank and the hole is d minus L is 5 mm. As it is shown on the screen, RA1 displays 3.82 mm, which means it is necessary to have the probe 0 calibration. Adjust horizontal 0 value to make the RA1 display value equal to M value. Press View key and repeat above steps to finish probe 0 calibration for group 2 to group 4. Velocity calibration. Select Velocity calibration from the desktop menu and enter the Velocity calibration screen. Put the probe on the test block. Input the radius value of reference point 1 and reference point 2 respectively. Adjust A scan selection to select A scan line. Set calibration mode to south path. Press Next. Adjust depth to 100 mm. Adjust gate start to bring the A-scan echo of reference point 1 in the center of the gate. Move the probe forward and backward to enable reference point 1 to achieve the maximum echo amplitude. Press Record, and 1 is shown in the Record menu, which means the echo position of reference point 1 is recorded. Repeat step 5 to bring the A-scan echo of reference point 2 in the center of the gate, and then enable reference point 2 to achieve the maximum echo amplitude. Repeat step 6 and press Record menu, which means the echo of reference point 2 is recorded. Calculating is shown on the screen. After calculation, the calibration is completed. The calibrate velocity will be shown in the material velocity menu. If the calibrate value of material velocity is accepted, press Next to finish the calibration. The screen prompts curve group will be changed. Change to next group accidentally. It will change to the first group. When you reach the last group, do you want to continue? Press Yes to finish the velocity calibration of group 1. In multiple group mode, when one group of velocity calibration is finished, click Next to go to the velocity calibration of the next group of scanned images. Press Finish and the screen prompts, do you want to enter the next calibration delay calibration? Click Yes to enter delay calibration. Delay calibration. Put the probe on the test block. Input the radius value of the reference point in reference point menu. Reference error is the visual delay error for each scan line, and the default value is 5%. Set calibration mode to south path. Press Next. Adjust gate start to HB scan echo of the whole reference point. Move the probe forward and backward to enable each scan line to achieve the maximum echo amplitude and get the highest echo weight position envelope curve. Press Calibrate to finish delay calibration. Move the probe forward and backward to recreate echo position envelope of each scan line. When the calibration is correct, the red position envelope line should be between the yellow dotted lines. If the calibration result is accepted, press Next to finish the calibration. The screen prompts Curve Group will be changed. Change to next group accidentally. It will change to the first group. When you reach the last group, do you want to continue? Press Yes to finish the delay calibration of Group 1. In multiple group mode, when one group of delay calibration is finished, click Next to go to the delay calibration of the next group of scan images. Press Finish, and the screen prompts, do you want to enter the next calibration sensitivity calibration? Click Yes to enter the sensitivity calibration. Sensitivity calibration. Put the probe on the test block. Reference amplitude is the echo amplitude after the calibration is completed, and the default value is 80%. Reference error is the visual error of the echo amplitude after the calibration is completed. The default value is 5%. An error unit is the adjustable amplitude or dB value. Press Next. Adjust A* to each B scan echo. Move the probe forward and backward to make each scan line reach the maximum echo amplitude. The maximum echo amplitude envelope curve is shown on the screen. Press Calibrate to finish sensitivity calibration. Move the probe forward and backward to recreate echo amplitude envelope of each scan line. If the calibration is correct, the green amplitude envelope line should be between the yellow dotted lines. If the calibration result is accepted, press Next to finish the calibration. The screen prompts Curve Group will be changed. Change to next group accidentally. It will change to the first group. When you reach the last group, do you want to continue? Press Yes to finish sensitivity calibration of Group 1 in multiple group mode. When one group of sensitivity calibration is finished, click Next to go to the sensitivity calibration of the next group of scan images. Press Finish, and the screen prompts, do you want to enter the next calibration TCG calibration? Click Yes to enter TCG calibration. TCG calibration. Put the probe on the test block. Adjust gate start and gate weights to have the B scan area hit the first echo. Move the probe forward and backward to make each scan line reach the maximum echo amplitude. The maximum echo amplitude envelope curve is shown in calibration. Press Record, and the record menu displays 1-1. The first number represents the number of current record points, and the second number represents total record point number. If the calibration result is correct, the green amplitude envelope line should be between the yellow dotted lines. Press Next point. Record menu displays 1-2, and then finish the calibration of reference point 2 refer to step 2 to step 6. If the calibrated result is acceptable, press Next. The screen prompts Curve Group will be changed. Change to next group accidentally. It will change to the first group. When you reach the last group, do you want to continue? Calibration of Group 1 in multiple group mode. When one group of TCG calibration is finished, click Next to go to the TCG calibration of the next group of scanned images. That's the end of the calibration.